Our temperatures have been unusually mild so far, but summer will finally strike with a vengeance this weekend. 5 on your Sight's Tracy Hinson has an advisory from St. Louis doctors.
It's starting to get up into the high 80s, 90s, and so that's when we start to see people having heat-related illnesses, heat stroke, heat exhaustion.
Heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Let's break those down. Feeling faint or dizzy? Exhaustion. Headache? Stroke. Sweating a lot? Exhaustion. Not sweating? Stroke. Skin cool to the touch? Exhaustion. Hot to the touch? Stroke. Upset stomach? Could be either exhaustion or stroke. Weak pulse? Exhaustion. Strong pulse? Stroke. Cramping? Exhaustion. Loss of consciousness? Stroke. And kids are not immune.
For kids, we really worry when the heat index is at or above 90 degrees, which we're going to be in for some temperatures like that, because kids can become sick very quickly.
So we've talked about the signs of heat-related illness. Now let's talk about how to prevent a trip to the emergency department.
We really do encourage them to be taking breaks, really staying hydrated. They should be drinking water frequently. Water really is the best choice for children 6 months and up.
If you're inclined to tell yourself or your kids to tough it out, don't.
If you're getting to the point where you're having those altered mental status or high body temperature signs, you need to come to the emergency room.
It's important to stay hydrated during extreme heat. And no, alcohol does not count. It actually dehydrates. Tracy Hinson, 5 on your side.
The doctors we spoke with said heat-related hospital visits are quite common in St. Louis. Jim Castillo is in for Scott with our Weather First forecast, and it is going to be steamy this weekend, Jim.
It is. You can see that haze in the sky, Mike, already, and great advice from Tracy. And take that advice, stay hydrated. Even when we got to almost 90 today, that is hot, but this weekend, mid-90s, and that haze in the sky, 100 above the park and looking over Forest Park. It's a beautiful evening, but that air quality once again is yellow. Now tomorrow we have orange. That's a step above, and that is from about 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. Again, for sensitive groups, breathing may be an issue from Franklin County through St. Louis City and County all the way to Madison County in Illinois once again. We've seen this a lot this summer, and temperatures at the moment, if you're stepping out the door, Cahokia Heights at about 87 along with Lake St. Louis and O'Fallon, Illinois. And that temperature today did get to 89, 88 is the average, so a little bit above average, and really the humidity is staying in check. Dew point, as I talk about too, upper 50s to low 60s. So we're going to go back down into the 60s tonight for lows. Pretty cool. And then remember that moisture we had yesterday, a little bit of sprinkle activity popping up, maybe a downpour. We have a few of those, one in Bond County in Illinois. Again, very hit and miss here. Even Lincoln County, Pike County, we've seen that in Missouri. And then right around Franklin County and even portions of Jefferson County west and south of Cedar Hill. They will dissipate as we go through the next couple of hours here and as the sun sets. High pressure over the Great Lakes, but then that low right there in the southeast kind of throwing back a little bit of moisture here. Frontal system and energy coming out of the Rockies. There comes a band of showers and storms, a big cluster of them. It looks like they'll weaken as we get into Saturday night, but during the overnight hours, when we get that outflow boundary in here, more showers and storms, a low-level jet starts to form, and showers and storms during the overnight hours into early Sunday is looking very likely. Hopefully we'll get some good rain out of this. In some areas, probably not so much, but a weather alert day for that. And we have 91 for tomorrow, 96 for Saturday, 96 for Sunday. Mike, it's going to feel more like 100 as we get into Saturday. And I think that cold front comes through here quick enough on Sunday to where it feels more like 90 by 5 o'clock. So it improves a little bit.
A little bit, but that's still warm. Yeah. All right. Jim, thanks. Yep.